Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard, Cisneros at your service. Today, today I will be reading the February 15th Facebook post and making a few comments on it, and I trust it will assist both of us on our journeys. Here we go. The practice of allowing what is to be. Today we practice allowing the present moment to be what it is. We acknowledge that God's source's plan for our life and our highest will are one. And so we rest assured and in peace in this realization. In the end, we will see and understand how all that we have experienced was for our own good, growth, and development. Yet why wait for that revelation to find peace now? Today, when we practice trusting the present moment is as it should be, we practice resting and being in our natural state, the state of peace. In doing so, we let go of every little thing we think we need control. Today becomes a day of self-respect by trusting that what we are gifting ourselves is exactly what we need in order to grow into the people we came here to be. Today becomes a day of perfect trust in our Creator by letting go of worry and acknowledging that there is someone, undoubtedly, in our corner whose only purpose is our good. Today we trust, rest, and find peace by simply allowing what is to be. Allowing what is to be. Let us remember that we have co-created a perfect, individualized, sacred journey for ourselves. And so each step on this journey is a gift we are offering ourselves, and in turn, this world. Now, we could wait until a day comes where we actually get to see everything we experience in life. And when we are in such a day, then we will see how everything that happened to us, everything we created, everything we manifested with ourselves, with our brothers and sisters, was actually for our growth, development, for our good. And then we will start to wonder why we spend so much time in the energies of anger, frustration, jealousy, resentment. But there is something good here. We don't have to wait until that day to find peace now. Peace is available to you in every single moment. You have been gifted free will. Thus you can choose to worry or to trust, to be angry or to offer forgiveness, to be judgmental or to be compassionate. In the end, they are our choice to make. Yet the more we practice aligning with our true essence, the more we'll see that forgiveness, compassion, kindness, joy, peace, they are all part of our true essence. And so the more we choose them, the more we realize that indeed every moment is exactly as it should be. And we stop becoming frustrated by our moments. We stop becoming angry or jealous or resentful in those moments. For those energies are simply who we are not. And who we are not is fine. There's nothing wrong with acting out as who you are not. For maybe this is a reason you came to this planet. Maybe you did come here to experience a large amount of judgment and anger, simply to overcome it. Because you can only play that game so long before you ask yourself, is there not a better way? And when you try the better way, when you try the opposite of what the ego insists, when the ego insists on judgment, when you try forgiveness, it just feels more aligned with the truth in you. When the ego insists on condemnation, and you instead choose compassion, that feels more aligned with the truth in you. And yet, even if you choose anger and condemnation, that is fine. That is just a step on the journey, a step on the ladder that will get you to forgiveness and compassion. And so you see those steps where the ego would have judged others for and judge ourselves for, judging them. It puts them down and then puts us down for putting them down. That's the ego's game plan. And we've all tried that game plan. And little by little, we're realizing how unproductive it is. But again, if you came here to experience a great amount of judgment and anger, and little by little you overcome it, and then you overcome it, and then you become a teacher of peace and forgiveness. And so was that anger and judgment really quote unquote bad? If indeed you overcame it, and you are now a teacher of peace and forgiveness? It is always the stories of people's lives that affect us most. And so when you're dealing with judgment and anger and you hear or listen to somebody who has gone through it and overcome it, then you will listen much more than if some guru from the Himalaya mountains comes down and tells you to find peace. And so both peace, both the condemnation and the compassion is equally a gift. It is simply that in this world of duality, since we were born, since we were children, we were taught to define X as X and Y as Y. And we put definitions on every situation, every action, every reaction, every emotion, every feeling. And then we have good feelings and we have bad feelings. We have feelings that we should be proud of and feelings we should not be so proud of. But if we go to what we said before, what the ego would define as and insist you not be proud of, maybe that was a step on your journey. Maybe there was something you were here to overcome so that you can teach others a smoother way. And so you see, every moment is as it should be. Allow every moment to be as it should be. Today, trust yourself. You have co-created a perfect journey for yourself. There's nothing you need to judge yourself for. And when you do judge yourself, because that's how we have been programmed to, we've been programmed to judge ourselves when things are not going exactly as the ego wants, be okay with it. But remember that that judgment and frustration is not really you. Feel it. When you feel it, it is not aligned with your true self. But it's because we went through it that we now know that we're not it. And so it was a blessing, not a curse. And so when we allow the moment to be what it is, peace results. When we truly trust our Creator, the Father, Mother of love, of compassion, of forgiveness, of kindness, of joy and peace. What else but those could you have in the present moment if you align with the truth within you? God has co-created this journey with you. Trust God. Trust yourself. Do that. Even if the ego tells you, no, you should not do that. Go ahead, invest your time, energy, and focus on anger, resentment, jealousy, hatred, revenge. Go ahead, do it. That's what the ego would say. If you've gone through those situations, fine. Don't judge yourself for that. That's what fuels the ego, judgment. Don't do it anymore. It's not worth it. You know it's not worth it. You've done it. We've all done it long enough. Trust. Trust that the present moment is perfect. Trust that you have co-created a perfect journey with God's source. Trust. Rest and find peace. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you'd be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help with the listening process and it might assist somebody in finding this video who can use it someday. If you'd like to leave me a comment or a question, I would be more than delighted to try and offer a response. And if you can please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I also have a Twitter channel, and Google+, I would love to have you in those communities. Again, thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. Today, we allow what is to be. God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.